And just love one another. Thank you.
United will never be defeated. Right? And injustice to all. Thousands are here and millions everywhere.
Well, I'm here because I'm concerned about, I'm here as a Christian clergyman because that's what Christians are called to do, to stand with people who are being persecuted. And I'm here as an American because frankly, I'm outraged that a group of Americans in this country which celebrates freedom of religion are being singled out for persecution and public humiliation because of their religion.
What do you think motivates these hearings?
I think that political opportunism is motivating these hearings. I think the analogies to the McCarthy hearings of the 50s is a good one. I think that domestic terrorism is an issue, but the Homeland Security Department has claimed that there are many, many sources, and the most rising sources are right-wing extremists and other groups. If Peter King, Congressman King, were really interested in combating domestic terrorism, he would look at domestic terrorism. He wouldn't single out my neighbors, the people that I work with every day doing good work in our community because of their religion. That's fundamentally un-American.
At Dresden.
Okay, what's going on in Europe? I mean, how do you account for the rise of the far right?
Well, I think what's happening in New York City is very much tied to what's happening in Dresden. Just like all the far right in Europe, they rally every year at Dresden in March, and they want to speak for the dead. They want to speak for the dead and use it, basically turn a memorial for the dead into a right-wing rally, and that's what the right wants to use 9/11 for. And that's why I think the two things are very much directly related.
Pamela Geller.
Pamela Geller has arranged the Bar 51 rallies during last September, and I've been counter-protesting for the last 3/4 of a year. We've had about I would say about 8 or 9 different rallies, and she's the main organizer in the country to basically demonize Muslims. She really doesn't want New York to be New York. She wants New York to be something else.
What do you think motivates her?
I think she has the vision of New York that is she hates a cosmopolitan New York. She hates everything New York is. She hates diversity of people, diversity of religions, and she wants a milquetoast America. She wants New York to look like that, and we're not going to look like that.
He's like, 3,000 were murdered by the followers of Islam. We cannot betray our 3,000.
Islam or peace does not mean that if you come up to me and kill my children in front of me, slaughter my wife and kill my family, that I'm supposed to turn my other cheek and beg you to hit me on this side or to kill the rest of my family.
Our freedom requires a line of defense. And Mayor Bloomberg uses tolerance as an argument to allow Imam Raouf and his sponsors to build a so-called Cordoba mosque. But Mayor Bloomberg, your mayor, he forgets, however, that openness can never be open-ended. A tolerant society is not a suicidal society. A tolerant society like your city, New York, must defend itself against the powers of darkness, the forces of hatred.
Freedom of religion is American.
If you're a good Muslim, you should speak up against those who are looking to destroy us. You should go against them.
Hear this talk. You want to hear what you want to hear.
No, I'm against any innocent. That's what I want to hear.
I'm against any killing of innocent people.
All right. Tell them, go back. They are American. Why are you trying to take it out from us?
On the other side, okay?
You have to be close to this country.
I've come here just to be a part of this, and you know, just to support this cause in America.
It's not a religion, pal. It's a bunch of thugs. It's not a religion.
Well, I don't know what's going to happen, but whatever's going to happen, it's not going to happen here. They think it's going to happen here. It's not going to happen here.
Okay.
What's going to happen here is eventually, push comes to shove,